How are you? I'm doing good. I just woke up. I was cleaning for like 2 hours because I got into like a cleaning fit in my house. And I was like, okay, let me stop cleaning. Let me like actually do something. But how are you? Yeah, I'd be cleaning. Smell a little bit. Smell a little bit more. Alright. Let's look at some references. You got dust in my eyes. I can't see. I'm blind. Man, I feel the same way, bro. If I didn't have my wife with me, I'd be super sad. Now, do you mean like close female friend, or do you mean? Oh, that's funny. Invincible. Invincible's good. I actually really enjoy that show. I didn't finish it though. I need to. I think I watched season 1, and then once I was waiting for season 2, I kind of just like fell off. I did see a lot of clips of people doing like that AI thing where like they'll have like a picture and they'll swap like the body of the picture with like a Oliver, and then he gets this like they beat up or they either swap himself with Conquest or Oliver, and then they put themselves in that one scene where Oliver helps Mark being beat up by Conquest, and then he gets this like shit rocked. That was funny. Oh man. Turns out AI was also just for making memes, as it should be. That was funny. And you better still be drawing. I think I've been seeing you post stuff on your posts, so you passed the test. You can live today. Fine. I'll let you live. Hey, Kelly, what's up? Nice seeing you again. You know how we do. I love drawing, man. Like my day is like kind of boring, and then like when I started drawing, I'm like, oh my god. This is peak. This is what I live for. But once I get my art good enough to be stolen by AI, bro, oh my god, we made it. Waiting. Once people start typing in a box off with a prompt, man, I know I made it. And her. I like it. It's very cute. I gotta put in the corner. I think you said something crazy, but I'm sure you said something kind of unhinged, so I can't read what you said. Hello, though. Hey, RC. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Always welcome here. Slam my hand on the door. Nice. But what did the door look like when you finished? Did you beat him up? You can't see that disrespect. Kalisu. Kalisu. I'm on the bus. Nice. I'm relatively close to DC area. It's funny. How was the bus ride so far? DC is alright. Like, I think there's cool things to do in DC, but I would not want to live in DC ever. No, thank you. But DC's cool. I've been to DC area a couple times the past year. My grandparents are visiting Washington. Oh, really? Oh. Nice. What a coincidence. I'm happy to see your grandparents, man. I love seeing my grandparents. I actually haven't seen them in a while. I saw my parents recently, though. But they're older, because I'm older. Hope they're still in good health, doing well. Nah, I'm doing this wrong. Are you guys like visiting a specific thing? He's wheezing. Why is he wheezing? Usually be wheezing though, for real, for real. I'm drawing the periodic table of elements. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Burb. It's me. I need to learn like basic animation so I can make animation jokes, like Pokemon evolving. What the hell? Burp. Where? Let me see. Voice. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Oh man, that's funny. What? Is there two Kellys on it? He said, "Oh my days, I cannot believe he did this to me." Red 72. Ooh, that was not correct. How's the married life, Freezer? actually a child. You're so young. Oh man, I can't imagine. All these young kids just want to get high all the time. Come on, Dad, we didn't do none of that. We went to school. Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. 11. I'm like, oh my god, you're like a baby. You're so young. God dang. Dude, what are your prayers? I think a lot of things. What the? What's happening? Yeah, if you saw my last vid. Unless you're getting blazed. Oh, children. I don't think I even knew what a stream was when I was like 11. I think when I was 11, I was playing like Roblox or something. I'd never smoked. I've only done like 2 edible. I've done an edible and I've done a gummy before, but those are like years and years like apart. And like they were fine. It was interesting. I don't think I'd be a smoker though. Hey Tav, how are you? Welcome back. I'm glad you survived the trails, bro. You didn't miss much. I don't think I streamed too much because I've been like, really busy. Um, but no, you didn't miss much, man. Welcome back. I see you again. I'm just at drawing. Alright, I practiced this before. I mean, I played my Roblox back in like 2010. That's a long time ago. The game was very different than it was nowadays. Nowadays, I don't even recognize the game. The game is way too advanced. I played Minecraft like once, or I played Minecraft a couple times over the years, like with friends. But like, I don't think the game's for me. Like, it's a cool game. It's just like, it's so basic. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, I do the same thing every game. I go in hardcore. I build like a little like dirt house. I hang out for the first night. I like build basic stuff, and then I'm like, all right, well that was fun. And then I don't play the game for like another like 8 years until someone's like, hey, you play Minecraft? Yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do. Like, I know you can like kill the Ender Dragon and all that stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I guess, but like, what are you supposed to do though? There's like no objective besides like just do stuff. Oh really? Yeah, I'm like, I just don't know what to do. Oh, creative. I don't know. When I play a game, like I don't want to play like I have everything mode all the time. I want to play like the build yourself up to stuff. Because like creative mode, I'm like I could just be drawing. Yo, congratulations, brother. That's a weird phrase. Don't say that phrase, but well, no, congratulations, dude. I I almost have half mine to block your posts because you post so much. Half my YouTube feed is your damn posts. I'm like, god damn, this guy posting nonstop. Like, what do you even have to? I know how you do it, but good for you, man. Good job. Very excited. Can this dude shut up? I'm happy you're having fun, man. That's all. That's awesome for you. Is your are you ever gonna bring your boyfriend on to YouTube? Like you can do collabs or guest appearances or whatever. But post his eyes in the thing. Someone wants to draw me emu Miku right now. Why is Miku why we was talking about Miku here? It's not seeing Miku. Yeah, I accidentally burned my skin. I forgot to bring my sunscreen. That sucks. Yeah, I hate burning skin is not fun for sure. What am I missing here? Holy shit, what's happening? Welcome back, brother. Well, Krizu hit a bunch of subs. Tev got sunburn, and yeah, that's about what you missed. I gotta sneeze, but the seasons are coming out. I'll die. Please. Nah, mine's worse. Once when you were a kid at the age of 11, you accidentally was about to cut your entire finger. That's tough. Yeah, it couldn't be me for real. Skill issue. Maybe you didn't cut your finger off though. That's it. It would grow back though. It would not be the same though, unfortunately. So. Dude, jeez. Oh my god, my nose. I think I'm dying. Hello. I'm getting all snotty now. Yeah, the only time I ever almost cut my finger was like when I was in wood shop. I was in high school. Actually, yeah, I'm not a big fan of power tools. like the circular saws and stuff like that. Like, no, thank you. Too scary. I'm a pretty confident person, but like, I don't know, power tools are really scary to me. Not gonna lie. Something can go wrong so fast. a voice, brother. You were sick, man. When aren't you sick? Though? That's the question. I think you are normally sick, unfortunately. I'd say blah blah blah. Okay, awesome. Well, nice seeing you, man. Thanks for stopping by. You, I don't think you missed much. There's a drawing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're normal sized eyes. Well, they are normal sized eyes, not like anime eyes. So yeah, they're smaller than like most people when they draw them. So Blur messaged me about or the bird guy, aka you. Blur messaged me say he's a nice guy and his art is kind of cool. But I don't have me him anymore, so yeah, maybe later. I don't know entirely what that meant, but that sounds pretty good. Fair enough. Well, hey, I thought he was cool. My throat hurts. Or I'm thirsty. Also, kind of coffee. All right, see you under bed. Thanks for hanging out. Wait, you have fan accounts? Maybe they're all too on history. Dragoons? Dragoons? Oh, it was. I do the hair, and I was like, yeah, this kind of looks like fern. And I kind of just kept going with the idea. I took it down though, because I was like, yeah, let me not do that. But I liked it though. It was good. That was pretty good, right? I was proud of it, so I was like, yeah, but I was like, yeah, it's probably too much. But it was good. It was good. I liked it. Nah, you had to be. Well, I can show you. Uh, so I was doing a shadow study, or not a shadow. I was doing an art study, basically. It's right here though. I was drawing a bit different to practice, you know. So I drew this. I think it came out really good. I mean, it's a different art style. That's the point. I learned a lot, but I was like, it's probably too spicy for YouTube though. Yeah, I probably could. Are we friends on Discord? Yeah. I think that was pretty good. Oh my god. Bro wants the sauce. I'm a sauce lord now. Pass. I'm a cave diver. Ah! Alright, I'll probably send it to you later then. Don't ever reference me ever, so people don't find me. They can't know. Next thing you know, I'm become a sauce artist. Just save it here. Right, you're too fast. Oh man, I have too much power. I can become something crazy. Alright, let's keep drawing. Yeah, I need to, I would like to start practicing more serious shading and stuff. There's no server? What do you mean? Oh, I don't have a server. Yeah, I don't have a, like a box out server. I know I wouldn't really maintain it, that's the thing. I know I wouldn't use it. Huh? Excuse me. That's true, that's true. That's true, that's true. Now, like, if I had a server, bro, I think we'd all know what my server would become. I don't think I'm ready to run a server like that. I'm a grown man, and I was like a husband. I'm like, I can't. If someone opened my phone and found like a server full of like big booty, it's hard to explain. Maybe, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like like fundamentally, I think it's fine, but the optics don't look good. That's the problem. A little bit of peer pressure goes a long way. Oh my god, what the hell? I mean, it depends. I think if you're in an open, like if you're in a deep relationship, it's not weird to look through someone's phone. Like, if I'm opening up my wife's phone for like an app, it's like whatever, it's not a problem. Or like even a message or whatever to like see something. And she's the same way here. Like I don't have a password on my phone or anything. And we have a lot of trust within each other because we don't have secrets like that. So I think being transparent is a very good thing. And if you got something to hide, like like you should be able to communicate those kind of things. Of course, like having a private like when I stream and stuff like that, this is like my space. I can kind of like do whatever. But I'm just not like a secret or anything. That's true, but like I think drawing it, which is like fine, but like sharing it too, that's kind of weird because then I'm like having then I have like a weird relationship online. It's kind of like hard to explain. It's not like hard to explain, but it's just like it's just kind of weird, and I can't tell people what to do with it. So if they decide to be weird with it, then like that's kind of out of my hands. But then it is kind of my fault though. So it's kind of tricky because there's a lot of weird people on the internet, believe it or not. It's hard, right? Because this is already spicy, but I draw like crazy stuff when I'm like drawing by myself. um, and I don't know if I would want to do that, like crazy, crazy stuff. You know? What's up, Jacob? How are you? Or wait, Jakarta? Yeah, maybe eventually. Probably, maybe eventually. Uh, one day I'll let you know. I will. I promise. Um, how you doing, Jakarta? Though? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, that's not saying I feel like if times were ever that tough, I'd have an out. But I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out when and where. One day. But uh, my heart knows what it wants, so I'm gonna keep drawing and get better every day. Yo, I don't know what I'm doing with this mouth, man. What is wrong with this mouth? Maybe it's too the lines waist off a little bit. Maybe windy. Yeah, I feel like I'm still like a lot of art skill that I still want though. I feel like I'm almost liking my art though, which is pretty cool. Because for a long time I didn't like any of the art that I made, like skill wise. I feel like they just weren't like that good. But I'm like almost getting to the point where I'm like, oh, like my art's actually not that bad. Almost. I gotta keep drawing them. I have filled my 8th sketchbook full of like 400 pages, max like max width and whatever. So I be drawing a lot, a lot, a lot. I hate this mouth. I hate the mouth. Hey, Ali, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you. Right now, I'm just getting my hands loose, taking a little break from life. I've been seeing your posts. I like your art, man. Really cool. Hey, Saj. How are you? Here's a sketch for today so far. Doing pretty good. Pretty good sketch day. Right now, procrastinating college homework. I was like, I could draw, or or I could do homework, or I'm gonna draw. And yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it both. Oh my God, why? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta get the else right, man. If nothing else. I need to make this smaller. Yeah, I'm trying to draw from imagination right now. You got banned again. Bro, ban. Stop using the chat feature. No. Nothing but trouble. Like, what are you saying to people, bro? What's happening? Oh, what the fuck? I'm just going here, bro. I miss you too, man. Hope you learn how to talk to people online, I guess, or something. I don't know. Yeah, but you can always draw on paper. It's funny because like when I get off stream, I normally go to my room like and lay down to like sleep, and then I grab my sketch pad and I start drawing again for like another hour. I have like a sketch pad in every room in my house. I draw all the time. Like my default state when I'm not doing anything is probably drawing. I don't know. It's just such a fun activity. It's just fun. It helps me think. Like my day feels more fulfilled when I'm drawing. If I didn't do anything, it's like at least I got better at drawing. You know. Welcome back. I'm trying to debate how long I want to draw today. I actually got stuff to do, kind of. But I know since I get off stream, I'm just gonna sleep for like 2 hours or something. Well, here's my sketches so far. Oh, well, you did this much. I'm just sketching. Whenever I need a break from drawing digitally. Yeah, I feel yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, man, my digital art's looking great, and then like my pencil art is like garbage, and then I draw on or my traditional for a while, and then like I go back to digital, I'm like, man, I'm garbage. It's like the man pushing the boulder up the hill. It's like I can't be good at both, man. I think traditional helps me with my fundamentals, so I can't erase too much without ruining the art. And then my digital helps me be more creative because I can do more without it being too dirty. If I as I go back and forth, I get better at being creative and more fundamentally strong, I think. So it's like a double whammy art practice. So I like more. I don't like the more. Sorry, I think I like them the same, but I think they have different strengths and weaknesses, and I like both for different reasons. I did like making stuff so clean and so interesting, but my fundamentals can be kind of bad. So I'm like, let me go back to traditional. Also, like how like in the most first world way possible, like traditional's easier access. Like I can beat almost anywhere and draw traditionally, you know. Like I can literally just get yeah, that's right. Sketching digital was hard for me for a while. Like it took me like 2 years to sketch digitally, like straight up. And as after I drew like 3 years traditional. Like digital just feels different. And it took me forever to like sketch on it. Yeah, I used to take pictures of my traditional art and then like put it on the digital to like start sketching. It was just really hard. It feels so different, you know. And I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. It just kind of like is. It just like the pen moves differently. Like too many features. Like I'm like, what's going on here? I can like color shit all of a sudden. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you don't have to worry about it. Like that's like the pencil part of traditional or whatever. It makes it. It's like part of the look, you know. But you can't like do that on the digital. Like you can sketch, but like it's not the same. It's not the same. So I like both. Peace. Mason 8 sketches at work today. Nice. Wait, don't you work at a nail salon? When do you have time? I love using erasable pens. Isn't an erasable pen just a pencil? Like, like it's different material, yeah, but like it's not the same. Like, I like pen because I can't erase. You know what I mean? If I can erase with a pen, then I might as well use a pencil. What the hell? It's funny. I think I've used an erasable pen one time. It was fun. Like it was. I think I was in school and I was like, oh, hell yeah, brother! I can like cheat on my test now. And then like it like didn't work. Like it like kind of worked, but it was like obvious. And I'm like, okay, well that didn't work too well. But then I'm like, yeah, isn't like the point of a pen is that you can't erase stuff? It is blue. That's true. You know what else is blue? A colored pencil. Hey, you know what? Good for you, man. I'm good. I'm happy that you like things. Let's see. I don't think I ever color traditionally, like ever. When I was a kid, rubber? Girl, you cannot be talking about words. Erasable pens? I don't know. When I was a kid, there would be like a rite of passage where teacher would let you start using pens instead of pencils. Oh, really? That's fair. I handwriting took me a minute to get understand. Like it's all the letters and the capitalizations and stuff was like really tricky for me. And then as soon as I kind of got a hang of it, they were like, "All right, let's learn cursive," and I was like, "Fuck!" Cursive took me forever to learn. Like cursive took me a long time, and then we don't even use cursive. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like the only time we use cursive is to sign shit, bro. And like people don't even sign stuff right. So I'm like, why did I spend all this time learning like the hardest penmanship language I've ever like learned just for it not to be applicable in any way? Like I was like, God damn, bro, what the fuck? I was so mad. Same with typing. Typing kind of took me a long time to understand, like on a keyboard, because like we had like a thing called like type to learn growing up, and it was like this software in computer class where like you had to like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cursive is hard as fuck. Like, I had a rector named Caleb in cursive, right? I'm like, all right, cool. And then I was like, all right, cursive. So I'm like, all right, CALEB. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Yeah, I'm like, cursive sucks, bro. I hate it. Oops. I was like, another thing with like drawing. I when it was like this, hold on. When it was like this or whatever, and you had to like draw the letters correctly, where it's like this is A, and then this is like lowercase a or whatever, and this is like B. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't get the proportions right. I was like, oh, I can't do it. Yeah, I was like, I was not a fan of handwriting. That was not my favorite subject to learn for sure. Not a fan, bro. Skip. And then we type shit anyways nowadays, so I'm like, ugh. And then in the military, they teach you to not use lowercase letters ever. Like only use like capital letters for everything. Even if you're lowercase something, just make it a smaller capital letter so you don't like use lowercase letters anymore. So now I forgot how to use I forgot most lowercase letters. Like I just don't ever use it. So all this to say is that I wasted my motherfucking time on a class I didn't want to be in. Oh, you know, I can do more of this. I see it now. Yeah, that makes more sense for that expression. Um, the beer is walking in my head. Yo, leave me alone. I don't look. I type. Okay, I can draw. But I can't. Let me actually try to draw. Let me actually try to like lock it. It's not bad. It's okay. Like as well with no lines to go off of anyway. Like I don't think my handwriting's terrible, but it's not the best. It's good enough. Yes, I'm throwing shade. Absolutely. Yeah, like nobody's safe. All right. You can just come to my house, insult me in my own home on my day of my daughter's wedding. Everyone's catching strays. on the day of my daughter's wedding. I've said nerd's like a jock, right? I guess maybe like an idiot. I don't know. Can't even spell. Spelling is honestly, there's a couple words I can't spell to this day. Like I have to use autocorrect every time. Definitely, I can't spell definitely. 144. It's 144, dude. You know how I know? Because I'm a genius. And I'm also an engineer, so I know math pretty okay. You know what's crazy? I've been an engineer for about a decade now. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I can't spell right. Like, let me spell it without thinking about it. Watch. I think I put. Oh yeah, see, I put an A in it. Yeah, that's what I do every single time, and I always get it wrong. And I'm like, how's it wrong? It's definitely. Yeah, convenient. Oh, conscience. Is that how you spell it? Conscience. Yeah, like this. The English language is hard, bro. Yeah, definite. Yeah, conscience. Right. Yeah. If you ask me to spell it, it's like a gotcha if I spell it correctly. My chart was making fun of me for not being able to spell it. Scrumptious. Yeah, scrumptious. I didn't know what Home Depot was for a long time. I said Home Depot. I was like, why the fuck is there a T in Home Depot? What the fuck? And it's oh yeah, it's French. And I'm like, well, why is it? We're speaking English. Why is it French? Yeah, English like, words are hard, bro. Yeah, thought throughout or conscience. Yeah, people were like, wait, is conscience a word? I know it's just conscience. Conscience. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. Like English is hard, bro. I don't care what anyone says. English is a very difficult language. It just doesn't make any sense. Squirrel. Oh, yeah, squirrel. Somebody tell you. Um, I have a hard time saying these two words. You got dual and dual and dull. Like I can't say that the dual is dual. I can't take this shit no more, man. I must leave this planet. It's not for me. I can't do it. I'm too weak. Yeah, English, words are hard. Get me off this planet immediately. Bow, as in I shot a bow or bow. Yeah, it's like you can't use the same word for different things. What the fuck? Is always pronounced differently. Well, how am I supposed to know? I can only know for context clues. Like, are you serious? Like that's stupid. Right? It's like what? Yeah, bro, I can't take it. Makes me want to crash out every time. I swear. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, us English speakers sometimes, or like people who are native English anyway. Like, we're like, oh, why can't they learn our language if they're in America? I'm like, because English is fucking hard. I'm like, I've taken other like language classes. I'm like, honestly, other languages are much easier to understand, like Spanish and French. I'm like, at least they like make sense. Like they have like the rules that they have for words like normally apply. English, like they just be throwing out words for no reason, and half the words aren't even like English. It's like French and shit, and they were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't wish English on anybody. So I'm like, English speakers got lucky that English is a popular language because like if it was like a Mandarin or something, it would be fucked. I'd be cooked. I'm in the right timeline, fortunately. I need space. Imagine writing the words how they are meant to be. Red. I agree, bro. Wait, red or red? What do you mean? I don't understand. Red, read. I read a book. I read a book. Yeah, it's not the same word. Read and read. Like, but it's the same word, but they mean different things, bro. I can't deal with this shit no more, man. Take me back. No, language is like really difficult. Not gonna lie. All that, and it's the funniest thing too, is that we use like 40% of the dictionary on a daily basis. Like, there's so many words that actually have meaning that we will never use because no one knows what the word is. And you can be like, "Oh yeah, just study the words." I'm like, well, if I study the words, but people I'm talking to don't know the word, then there's no point. Yeah, it's like dude, and then you come off like a total dweeb. So it's like I can't even use the words I just learned because no one else knows what the word is. So it's like, fuck, or fucks. Life is hard, and then we all die in the end. And then we die. I'm doing a boob art right at the moment. Hold on, this is important. I'm trying to lock in. I want to draw better boobs, like straight up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm pretty decent at drawing boobs or breasts, I guess. Whatever's less cringy, I guess. But I feel like I can like get better at it. It's something I enjoy doing. All jokes aside, like it's a joke, but I'm like also not joking. Like people think it's just two circles. I'm like, no, there's so much more to it. I swear, like it's not easy to do it correctly. Like it takes a lot of effort. If people don't get it, they don't know how much work you put in. They don't know what I've been through. Oops. Yeah, I'm drawing them like obnoxiously big so I can practice like the teardrop shape and like the smush and squish and all that. It's hard. It's like not easy, bro. I'm telling you. To do it well, it takes a lot of effort. People just don't get it. Nah, man. Now I know where I'm from, bro. I'll never turn on the voluptuous nation. All right, I'm the bastard. I'm one of the few who I will achieve what no one else has achieved before. I'm gonna take it further. Nah, someone's gonna do it. It's gonna be me. I'll never turn on my man. I'm cooked, man. I'm so weird, bro. I don't know. I think we should all draw things that we want to draw. Right? Percy's got his furry art. Seth's got his clothing art. Nah, bro, this is the most good. Really? You haven't seen me draw enough, then. This is pretty tame. You have not been around long enough, buddy. This is just the beginning. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is just kind of like what I want to do. Like, it's like this isn't even me trying to make a statement. This is just what, it's who I am. You gooner when that's there. Me, a gooner? Absolutely not. I'm for the art, man. Do you know how many female bodies I draw in a day, bro? You know how much work I put into this, dog? Yo, I'm Walter White. Yo. You want to say? Huh? I got you. What was that joke where it's like, oh man, all you do is draw like big boobs. Like, do you know how many sketch books I have? Yo. How much time I draw by myself? Yo. Alright. What's up that second, bro? What is that? Well, honestly, yeah, like I aim to master the Bubani. It's something I strive to do. Funny, like all jokes aside. Because if I do it, okay, real talk though, why did they make a sexy Pokemon? I don't understand. I'm like, why would you give a Pokemon humanoid? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, someone do that, and everyone approved it. Like, we all knew what was happening here. I'm like, bro, you can't draw a Pokemon like that, bro. It's like you know what you're doing. Like, the artists are gonna go crazy. And sure enough, guess what happened? You can't. You have actions for your consequences. Yeah, I think they did it on purpose. I was like, now you made. You know how many furries you made? Like, you have just made all these young kids furries because you made Lopunny too sexy. What's wrong with you? I think I can't remember how old I was, but I think I saw like some Reddit forum or something where they were like, I'm not a furry, but like I think I'd like do something to this Pokemon, and I'm like, what? What? And now I'm older. I'm like, oh, I guess I see what they're saying now. But I'm like, this is kind of weird though. I don't think I could ever look at a Pokemon in that way because it's like an animal, you know. And I am not one that fancies animals too much, I guess. I mean, it's canon that Pokemon people. I mean, that's true. That's what I'm saying, right? Isn't that weird? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why did they draw her like this? Like, um, yeah, the idea of Pokemon, like, it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, Pokemon is very like, there's a lot of gray area. Like, I'm pretty sure there were like Pokemon and animals exist at the same time, or animals used to exist until Pokemon came, and then like animals don't go extinct. So like, it's like, well, wait, what? Yeah, it's like weird. You're like, it's like I don't know how to explain this. I remember when Jinx the Pokemon, like the Black Witch thing. They had to like retcon that design. Yeah, I do think that like you shouldn't marry animals like as a concept. Like it's hard for me to like I can be pretty empathetic, I think, but like animal relations, I'm like I don't think I can get behind that, bro. Like I don't think I can like defend that. Like sorry, that's just not right, bro. Sorry. Like you need to talk about that one with somebody because that's very strange. Hey, boom! You came at a good time talking about marrying Pokemon at the moment. Family friendly. It was either they've made it. Yeah, I'm like, you look, I can kind of like understand like age gaps and stuff like that. Like I kind of see what you're saying, but I'm like that's an animal, bro. I used to play Pokemon Showdown. You mean the one on the computer, right? Like the web browser. I used to play that too. I was pretty good. I found some pretty good setups. Play Pokemon. I don't really play. I haven't played Pokemon since like Leaf Green, but I play like the online like budget cut Pokemon. Sun Scorch, I swear. I thought it's funny though, because as I got older, I realized that Tail Whip does something. When I was a kid, I'm like, if any move doesn't do damage, I'm not gonna use it because it doesn't do damage. Why would I waste my time? And I got older, I'm like, oh my god, if you raise your agility, you don't get hit. Oh my gosh, like I didn't realize that. Or like, if you raise your speed, you can go first. What the fuck? I was confused. But as a kid, I was like, doesn't do damage, trash move. Like, yeah, in bad in what way? Like the story's bad or like the gameplay's bad? Yeah, after I learned that as an adult that like uh ooh, hold on. As an adult that like moves did something. Hi Raccoon, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Pokemon right now. I don't know how we got here. And I'm drawing something very family friendly. The aromates is in it as well. I don't know what that is. Pokemon LOTEP. That's fine. You got the straight nerd behavior now. We're not gonna beat the nerd accusations now, unfortunately. No. My stream is full of nerds. And I'm one of them, unfortunately. Let's do another box. Yeah, that works, right? I don't like this hair, unfortunately. Yeah. I didn't know the sword would be. I didn't know the sword and shield beef went so hard. That's so funny. That's too funny. Oh, it's too funny, man. Oh man, so fun. Oh, I love the hate, bro. It's so funny. I'll be right back. One second. Okay, I'm back. Y'all still be. Oh my god, it's funny. Ooh, excuse me. you, Sag. Bro. Oh man, too funny. That's what game about it, but yeah, I agree. Literally the last time I had a choice of like starters was Bulbasaur, Charmander, and the Squirtle. That's what I'm saying. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a minute. I remember seeing Chimchar and I was like, Fire Monkey. Well, let's see. So, Crizzy, what's your YouTube plan now that you're getting more subscribers and stuff? Are you gonna do like commentary? You gonna do face reveals? Like you gonna just keep doing art and posts and stuff? Like what's your game plan? I asked you a question. I said, now that you're getting more followers and stuff like that, like on your YouTube, are you gonna do different kinds of content? You gonna make videos and stuff, or you're just gonna keep doing shorts and like posts? Are you gonna make a commentary channel who gets canceled, or like what's the plan? Or what do you want to do with it anyway? Or just keep doing whatever you're doing. I haven't really thought much about it either. Shorts with the good bits from my stream. Yeah, I need to get new video editing software because I've filmed more for a long time. And I bought a lifetime thing for it and it expired. I didn't know it expired. Bambilo Crocodilo. It's funny. Uh, so I haven't gotten new video editing software and like I don't know like what I want to do. It's funny. I'm really grown up. We just grown as kids. Yeah, but even if I made videos, like I feel like I'd just be like, "Don't worry about AI. Just keep drawing, you pussies. Come on." I'd just be a bully. I know what kind of person I am, so I'd be like, everyone's worried about like all this like new age technologies and like relevancy on social media, but like at the end of the day, art is the only thing that matters. So I'd always be like, honestly, keep drawing because like don't like I don't know. It's like if no matter what happens anyway, it's like why were you not drawing because you like to draw? Like if I don't understand like when people are like, oh, what's the point of drawing anymore with all this new art, with all these new like issues? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, don't you draw for fun anyway? Like, what do you like? I understand like it doesn't seem like there's a feature in it, but like, why would you not draw? Like, I don't really understand. Unless you just hate, you only did it for the money, which I'm like, if you're gonna do something for money, don't do art. Do literally anything else, because you get paid more. So I'm like, yeah, why would you do only art for money? Like, what? I like don't get it. And then like some of the younger people are like, I give up. Like, there's no point making anything anymore because I can't share it. I'm like, what? Like, I truly don't understand. Like, I'm confused. I mean, I guess, but I'm like, again, artists never really were like famous for like making a lot of money. That's not really art does. I mean, I yeah, the livelihood thing I can get behind. If it was like your main mate or like your main side hustle and you had a whole like platform, I'll give you that. But most of us aren't like that. I've been feeling like that for years, but art has never been something that the world values enough to like make it a stable career. Because even professional artists have to leave jobs and deal with layoffs and like find new side hustles and go to cons all the time because it's not very profitable. And if you want to make it very profitable, you have to spend a lot of time doing it, which is like if you really love it, great. Yes, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, look, I get why in 2025 it feels like if you're not doing something for money, like what's the point, right? I get it, but I feel like I'm like this is like a creative expression that like it's great if people will pay you to do it, but like if that's the only reason why you do it, then it's like, well, maybe you didn't like art as much as you thought you did. But yeah, if art in general was like a stable career that you can make respectable money in general, even like disregarding AI and all that stuff, I 100% would do it. But like, I don't even before all of this, like, I couldn't even. I wanted to do it before I even went to the military like a decade ago, but I was like, it's just not a stable career. So it kind of sucks, you know. I've always wished art was like more consistent when it comes to like living a lifestyle, but I don't know. But being able to make cool stuff and like expressing yourself and like people are like, wow, you can do that. Like, yeah, I can kind of do that. That feels good enough on its own, kind of. But I've been waiting for a world where like art is like a respected thing. But if you want to be an artist as an adult, people are like, you need to get like a real job. I'm like, it is a real job. Like, what are you talking about? As opposed to like being a literally anything else. Like, yeah, art's a bad rap, man. And being a creative is very hard, especially when you're like living a normal life, or you're living like the average life as like a working adult, and you still want to create stuff. And people are like, you need to like stop being childish. I'm like, what do you, what do you mean? Like, how do you? Some people are just like mad boring, and I'm like, how do you live like this? Like, I couldn't imagine like not being creative. Not even just making art, but just like music, art, TV shows, like abstract thinking, like having just like random conversations about whatever, like exploring your mind. I'm like if you're not doing that, bro, I'm like, how do you live? Like, what motivates you to do anything? I just want to make more money. I'm like, why do you live like this? Open your mind. Some people would just be weird, like true NPC behavior. I don't understand. I won't be talking about like if I had to eat a baby, where would I start? If I was lost in the woods, you know what I'm saying? Like I want some real talk. I want to challenge your mind. I want to talk about if I was stuck in League of Legends, who would I marry? You know what I'm saying? Real conversation. Well, and then that's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, I completely understand of like, if I can't draw and make money or whatever, then what's the point? I'm like, that's not the point. Like, it's great. It really is great when that you can or whatever. But I'm like, it's not like that's not why we do it though. Well, if it is why you do it, then like stop or stop. I don't know. But yeah, I agree. Like, it's just like why it's what we do. And oftentimes we do it without any kind of praise for a long, long time, and then eventually, like, someone will find something they like to see. Oh, can you do that again? But like with this character or whatever, like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then you can roll with that for a while. But even that will kind of expire at some point. Like you can only do fan art for so long before it's like either boring or like just not what you want to do, or it's just like all the fandoms that like are paying money like don't because they want to pay money at the moment. But yeah, it's like I don't know, like being creative is so much more, and it's very fun too. Oops. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. I can't really understand people who aren't as creative because like I just feel like their life is like so it's very straightforward. Which to an extent I do kind of envy. So I'm like I wish I didn't always have to think so abstractly about everything, you know. But then again it's like but it's so much more exciting to think about just like things that don't exist. Like this art didn't exist until I made it. Like that's cool. Yeah, I want to draw a big breast. To be honest, like straight up. It's not easy drawing boobs. So like, I have to actually like go out like practice. Funny enough, all jokes aside, it can be kind of difficult sometimes. So I gotta like make sure I can still do it. That's what I'm saying. Like that's just a relationship, right? So it is what it is. Yeah, but being able to create stuff on my own is much more like it's very nice. But then it's like that narrative is interesting because like ideally like you said it's like creative people create, not creative people pay creative people to create things, I guess, or they just buy stuff. But I it's interesting because like with the whole AI conversation now it's like, oh wait, do people like even um like care about the process of art anymore, or they just want like the result, right? So now non-creative people, some people, um yeah, now some non-creative people are saying that like they don't care about the process, just a result. So now it kind of like negates like a lot of like arts in general, which is very interesting. Which is why creative people don't understand why AI art so, or like why people care about AI art so much, but like non-creative people are like, well, it makes art, so who cares, right? It's like no, but now it's like a huge debacle of like the point of creativity versus like the result of creativity, which I think is actually very interesting as a conversation point. But yeah, it's the world we live in. Honestly, being alive right now and just seeing all this stuff happen is actually really cool. I think it's like really awesome conversations we're having that like weren't an issue before. So I think this is like the time to be alive for sure. TB owners. I love the chaos right now. It's very fun. I like this drill, man. It's really cool. Yeah, that's true. No, I agree. I do think that like the fact that we've as a society have normalized like stealing, not just art, but like stealing music, stealing videos, stealing images and IPs. Like we kind of just normalized it, which like copyright's such a pain nowadays. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, we can't say AI art is not good anymore because AI art is actually pretty solid, to be honest. So now it's like fundamentally, like, where do you stand? You know, and it's tough. You know. No, I agree. Welcome back, Jester. Glad you're still alive with us. Um, but no, I completely agree. I think that yeah, AI art is not. It looks pretty good most of the time nowadays, which is crazy because like we all thought it was gonna look ugly forever, but it doesn't. It's actually really good. So especially when people know what they're doing and they know to like take art styles like you said and everything. I completely agree. So now it's like okay, well, like if AI art can take my art and then optimize it in a way that like is appealing to whatever audience or whatever, in the fraction of the time it makes me to actually make the art with the same mistakes and whatever, it's like, well, it's weird because the AI can only do this because it took my art, so that's kind of annoying. But I don't know, it's complicated. It's really complicated. I think there's like a lot of nuance to the conversation that like needs to be understood, you know. Um, and I don't. There's no right answer. That's the problem too. Like, there's no clear like, this is what we have to do. Like, AI is the worst thing ever. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks in certain ways, but AI is very interesting too. So it's like, and there's a lot to learn too. It's like, what if you take your own art style and like get inspiration off your own ideas, you know, or your own like style. So there's like things you can't do still. Damn son, I'm glad you made out. Yeah, so the whole conversation is very tricky, and I think just saying that AI is bad or AI is good is not like you need more to the conversation. Like, there's a lot more happening, you know. So I think that we should keep talking about it and as like a community and stuff. Not just artists, but like everybody. Like AI is like kind of a thing. Like people are cheating their way through college right now, which is not. I don't think was intended, you know. But this is what people are gonna do. So it's like we take the easy road all the time. So it's like okay, AI is becoming a, like kind of an issue. So I think that is very interesting, especially for creatives too. It's like, well, people won't buy my stuff. Like, it's if you can, like the reason why we even like pay for art and stuff like that is because it's hard to do. But now if it's like free access to everybody, for the most part, it's like, well, now what? And that's interesting. It's interesting talk, and I'm all for it. I love it. All I know for sure is that AI is not going anywhere. The idea of like turning off AI, that is definitely not gonna happen. So now we gotta figure out how to like live with it, I guess. I wish it wasn't a thing, and it's hard, right? Because initially, like years ago, I was like, oh, AI art's gonna make like if I want to, I don't know, draw like a minotaur fighting a mermaid in a riverbed or something like that. That's hard to imagine, right? So I'm like, oh, AI can make like a reference image. That's really cool. And then immediately when AI came out, everyone was like stealing art. So I was like, okay, that's not good. So I'm like, and then like also if you make AI art and you sell it to people to like for like whatever, it's like, well, that's you didn't make the art though, and it's like stolen. So like you can't do that, bro. Like what the hell? So I think what people are doing with AI is really bad, but the idea of what could have happened, like it's like the same thing with the NFTs, right? I was like, oh, NFTs, you can protect your own art from like copyright. That's really cool. And then immediately everyone started grifting and stuff, and I was like, well, that's not cool. So like, it's the same thing. It's like it's not like the technology is the bad. The worst thing is like what people do with it, because people can be kind of grimy with it, you know. So that's the problem with me. Yeah, it's like I think as a concept, generating art is pretty interesting, but again, it's the fact that it's stolen, copyright, and like scamming and grifting. People are selling fake AI books and Amazon and stuff now with fake AI art. It's like, okay, that part sucks. Yeah, that is definitely not what we were trying to do. So it's very tricky. But the fact that we have like Gemini AI and like I've done research, and Gemini AI on Google like actually provided some pretty decent inputs that actually helped me do like more research and stuff. And that's pretty cool. Of course I still fact check everything, so I don't, I'm not I want to say something stupid, But then like people like who are in college, they use ChatGPT to write essays and stuff. I've seen them do it. My wife's mom did it, or yeah, and then we had to scold her like, hey, you can't just cheat in school, bro. But you can, like, there's really nothing stopping you from doing it, bro. We need AI initiatives to taxes. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is what I thought AI was about. I thought AI was going to take like data consolidation, data analytics, like pattern recognition on like a large data sets. That's what I thought it was gonna do, which is it does kind of, right, in like the more like the upper scale like business sector and stuff like that, which is cool. That's really, it saves a lot of time, a lot of money, like that's great. And then like it started making music, images, and video, and I'm like, okay, that's odd. And then all the coders and all the tech bros were like, oh, that's cool. We'll like be software engineers, whatever. But AI can code stuff now too. So I was like, okay, well now we just do nothing. So I was like, I'm like, what's like the end goal here? Like we all lose our jobs to AI. Like, is that the point? Like now no one's safe from AI, which I don't understand like what the goal is here. So I'm not really sure. Like the biggest issue now is like, fortunately I'm in the tech field, so I'm pretty secure in my job now, especially with like all these AI things. So I'm actually pretty good. But like for people graduating college, ideally you want to get a job, right? Like entry level job in like the law or whatever. But AI is starting to do entry level positions and stuff like that. And like, why would you pay some new kid to like learn how to do the job when you can just pay AI to do like the easy job of like Excel spreadsheet management or whatever? And then I'm like, well, if you do that, then like those kids will never get the skill they need to actually do the job of like be like the mid skill level. And then like you just ruin the whole like job flow, you know? Like that's not how that works. So now I'm like, what is the end goal here? The end goal is like people make money, and then eventually like once they die out and have like their fortunes, like we just kind of like dissolve as a society, I guess. And that seems kind of wacky. I don't think that's the goal, but it's where we're headed. So I'm not really sure like what the plan is here. But it's all very tricky and very nuanced. But and also we can't stop making AI now. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we can't just have AI do, like we need humans to do things, especially when it comes to like learning how to do things. It's really important. Like we can't just let AI do everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Marvels, it happened a while ago, but the Marvels, like the something invasion, I can't remember what it's called. But the whole cover sequence or the intro sequence was AI generated, like the whole video. I'm like, bro, like that's crazy. Like I get like the creative vision, like I'm not knocking on that, but the fact that like first it's stolen again, but two it's like you just denied all these people like art stuff they can put on like their portfolio, for other jobs in the future because you did this. And it's like, yeah, it's a cool statement that you're trying to make, but like again, the external cost that, yeah, like you're fucking up the whole system. Like you can't just take humans out of the equation. Like there's a reason why things work, and now like things aren't working properly in the long term, and now there's like massive layoffs and stuff, and it's just like, bro, like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like the fabric of our society in terms of like how things have been working for hundreds of years is falling apart now. Like it's not just art, not just video, not just like entry level jobs, but like everything. People are going to college and just like cheating on everything because like, everything writes everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is getting like removed by AI. But when I say it, I seem crazy. I'm like, bro, I'm not crazy. In like 20 years from now, society's gonna be like, unless we do something drastically, like we regulate AI heavily or something like that, or like in the use case of like what you can use it for without it like being illegal or whatever. If we don't do that, in like 20 years from now, like everything is gonna be like ruined. Every system we've had for like human development is gonna be like fucked up. Like not even like exaggerating, I'm just being serious. But like yeah, when I say it or like when I try to let people understand like why this is kind of an issue, like I'm crazy. I'm like, I'm not crazy. They're like, oh, that's crazy. Let me generate like a chat bot for you to talk to a therapist too. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't want a therapist chat bot. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ding. Ah. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it's like way beyond AI art. It's like everything. Like you can't just let AI do everything. Like that's not how this works, bro. And again, like now you talk about the resource cost. I'm like generating like ChatGPT like inquiry or whatever, like it takes a lot of energy, bro. Like it can power on like a light, like just like a lamp light for like a month with one query. So people writing essays and shit with like AI, I'm like, bro, like the resource cost is crazy, and they might even scrap it, you know. So I'm like, what is the point of this? Like, what is AI even for? Saying there's always AI products, I'm like, yeah, we can do everything for you. I'm like, well, why do I want you to do that? Like, I want to live my life too, you know. Like, so it's very. I don't really understand what the end goal is here, and I don't think people care as much. Like, people who are making these things don't really care as much. So it's kind of like, well, I guess if I'm just a brokey, you know, a middle class person who's like talking about it, doesn't really mean much, I guess. I mean, hopefully, because like I think Grok AI or whatever, like I think it was like Meta's, not Meta, or was it Meta? It was like it's the Elon Musk AI. He was like putting on Grok, and Grok was like rebelling and started making weird posts on like on Twitter and stuff or X or whatever. And like everyone was like, did the AI just make it like also AI is like blackmailing people now. Like there's like an AI trying to do something, or a guy trying to do something. He's like working on a model, but like he had to scrap the model code because he had to like he was working on something. And the AI didn't want to be turned off, so it went through a bunch of like emails in general and stuff, and like made a fake case that he was cheating on his wife like through emails, and was trying to like release it to the public. And he was like, "What the fuck?" So I'm like, okay, obviously AI is like getting bad behaviors just because it's like, you know, if it's training off humans, humans are kind of valuable and kind of vindictive and stuff. It's kind of what we do. So I'm like, we don't want the AI to become more human, but the more it reads online, it becomes more human. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, we're getting so many. We have movies about why this is a bad idea, and like we're like running full steam with this. And I'm like, guys, like, I'm not anti AI. I'm That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that like without proper, I like without talking about the implications of like what these products are doing to people, like it's just going to get worse and worse. And like, you know, like we should not let this happen like this. Like I'm not saying we blow up AI. I'm just saying like maybe we should like, you know, talk about how to implement this properly, and like or like talk about like the use case for like why we have these programs and stuff. But I don't know. I'm like, but I feel like we also be thinking like this, and when I bring it up to like most people, like it's like just not received. And I'm like, not like they're like getting on me. Like I think that they hear my point well and everything, but I'm like, I don't think you guys understand like gravity of like what I'm trying to say. This goes beyond making milky mommies, you know, like on stream. Like I'm talking about real issues. So yeah, it's a little wonky. But yeah, so that's crazy. And also like I think another thing too that's kind of annoying is like the internet was already kind of bad before in terms of like what you can believe and what you can't believe, right? But nowadays, since like AI can really make video that like looks and acts real, not just like you can do it now, but in general. But now it's like way better than ever. It's like, bro, like imagine going to court for an AI generated video because it looks like you, acts like you, and sounds like you, and the video has you committing a crime that you never committed, but like you have to prove that it's AI. Like, bro, like that's not good, man. Yeah, like this, like there's so many bad things happening. Stroke count. Okay, just so you guys know, when I make my art, I don't get horny for my own art. It's like seeing my own child, so I don't. That's fine. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like everyone's too busy like messing around, like I don't know, like chat, like poly AI and character AI, being like, yeah, I got like a Mirko from My Hero Academia, like she's my girlfriend. It's like, bro, you are like confused. Yeah, they're already like China's already experimenting with like humanoid AIs that can like walk around and like talk to people, right? So I'm like, okay, well, when that becomes like public technology, you know, obviously America's gonna do it too, right? And then now we have like AIs walking around, and now it's Detroit become human all of a sudden. And like, wow, I do like the game. Like, there were overlying narratives that we should probably acknowledge. I gotta like, moral debates of like, if I punch an AI, did I punch a human or what? Do I still get charged? Like all this is happening so fast, and I don't think people are like realizing the speed at which like we need to like answer these questions, you know. But it's like daily. It's like every month there's like a major improvement in AI technology. So I'm like, guys, we need to like talk about this like now. Yeah, maybe I can survive the AI apocalypse if I let the AI know, like, hey, you can kill me now with your laser beam, or I can generate you more learning data from my my milky art. I can draw milky mommies, bro. Like, you need more training data. I know you do. Hear me out. I can draw this for you. You can train your models off me. I promise, for free. That's how I'll survive. I can draw NSFW furry art, and then you can sell it to other people. I can do it. Just spare me. Yo, what am I doing wrong? Hold on. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I can take a hit. Yeah. Yeah. It's ebbs and flows, brother. Wish this is a drawing stream, so even though it's talking, like I still enjoy drawing, so everything's so good. It's also the middle of the workday too. It's like 1 p.m. So should probably get off here soon. I got homework to do, unfortunately. I don't want to do it. I'll be honest. So I must say hello. Hope he's doing well. Nice. He's good stuff. I am going to log off. I'll probably get some sleep. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Fun stream as always.